Perhaps you've seen.
At least you know your name.
Here's your reward for sharing. All people come here for the same reason.
All people come here for the same reason. What's up, 3am Frying? Welcome to the stream. I don't know. I might play a different game after this, or I might just do 2 runs in Dark Souls 2. Not sure which one yet. I've been really getting into RE4 though, like to a ridiculous degree, it's like kind of becoming an obsession, borderline an obsession. Actually, because I've done like 5 runs in it in literally like 3 days, something like that. Got my time down to 3 hours on hardcore. I want to go sub 3 hours and see how that goes. Probably on standard, I could probably do sub 3 hours, more than likely. But yeah, it's really good, dude. The remake is really good. It's a good time. Yeah, it's pretty okay. S rank is like 5.5 hours. So I mean, it's up there beyond S rank. Forgot how to jump. Time for another no death run, which means that if I finish this, we'll be at 289. If I run one tomorrow, we'll be at 290. We're 10 away from 300, which is pretty crazy. Which means that we will have 710 runs to do until we're at 1,000. Which is pretty damn good. I won't be happy till I'm halfway, though. Halfway through, because then I'll actually feel like I'm making leeway or something. I actually have to plug in my phone before I forget, because it's going to die. So. Very close to 300 runs. Very, very close to it. So I'm gonna use the halberd. I've never used the halberd before. I used the scythe last run. Scythe was a weird weapon because it did damage based on proximity, so I'm pretty sure the halberd's gonna be the same way.
I've no choice now.
Talk about Willis. What's up, welcome, man? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, so we're going after Halberd, which means that honestly, it's kind of rough to get the Halberd early game because of the fact that dudes be hogging up on it. Doing good, man. Trying to get to 290. Run 290. Getting close to 300, boy. I'm just gonna put 2 points into Vig because I don't know exactly how bad it's gonna be because I forgot already. Let's grab the dagger because we're gonna have to pop that door real quick. So tomorrow I'll be running on Facebook. I'll be doing no death run in Elden Ring on stream, and then I have to play the mod that I've been. I mean, I played it like a week ago. First person mod. It's not that bad. It's pretty damn polished, but controlling sucks in it. We still haven't finished the no walk, no roll, no run. And that one, I mean, it's not bad. It's just like I'm kind of bored with this stuff, you know, a little bit. That's why I've been playing a lot of Resident Evil. Hey, like in Kick, I barely stream on here. I mean, I guess I do stream on here a little bit more than I should. But it's still brand new. So if you guys don't have the app, there is an app now for Android, so it does exist. You just have to seek it out. What's up, Jane? Jane's here. Welcome. You didn't catch the tail end of my run earlier, did you, Jane? We got S rank on hardcore. We finished in 3 hours and 13 minutes or something like that. 3 hours 19 or 13 or something like that. It's kind of crazy. And I'm thinking about doing a sub 3 hour run in RE4 soon. That's pretty good. Yeah, I was surprised that we did so well, actually. So we're gonna do that run that we were trying to do last time, the Halberd run. Remember, we were like kind of messing with it a little bit. This time we're actually gonna do it, or try to do it at least. Where? Oh, I can get her garb now. That's right. Forgot because we killed her. I wonder if it's proximity damage like the scythe was. That's what I'm thinking it's gonna be like, because it would make sense if it was. You know what I mean? Kind of like the scythe was, because the scythe was really strange. It was a strange-ass weapon. And I think it's a halberd type weapon, I'm pretty sure. I know the Mastodon halberd, though. That thing is a beast. If you've played this game and you've never used a Mastodon halberd, you need to fucking use that thing. That thing is OP as shit in this game. It is super OP, man. It's fucking good. It is a good ass weapon. I think we were using it on the 200-hour run, if I'm not mistaken. It's pretty broken. I think Jose was saying that was his go-to weapon at one point, the Mastodon halberd. It's quite fucking good. I still have like 4 runs I haven't uploaded yet either to YouTube. I uploaded the run we just did in Resident Evil though, and Bloodborne. Kind of want to pick this dude off one by one here, because then we could just kill him right now and grab it. We can't pick him off. We just have to kill him. See, it's totally doable. There's a turtle back there. I didn't even notice this turtle. We pissed him off. I don't know what the stat requirements on this weapon real quick. Let me check it out. Stat requirements on the halberd are 14 dex and 20 strength. That's not too lofty. What's the scaling like though? C in dex. So this is still a dex weapon even from Dark Souls 1. Makes sense. Actually, that's a dex weapon. That actually makes a lot of sense to me. JJJJJ. What you talking about, Willis? I'm gonna be saying that all night now. What you talking about? Well, this. People following on Facebook. Join us, There we go. Dude, he had so much fun with that role. The guy that did the voice acting for that. It's pretty hilarious, actually, because of how much fun he had with it. Nope, this is not good. Oh, fuck, dude, this hardly ever happens, too. Because that one dude hit me once. That's basically it. Because if he hits me once, I miss literally a half second. So now I gotta kite them around this way. Based on the username, yeah. It's true. It's true, I mean, because it's pretty easy to tell who you are just based on that. You could have gone with Emily Willis. I would have been alright with that one. Just saying, just saying. This ring is fucking OP. Imagine a ring in a game that gives you better physical damage. It's kind of lame, dude. I love this game, but that ring is a broken idea. It really is a broken ass idea. It gives you just pure physical damage increase. It's like, what the fuck? For real? Aw, you fucking dogs, really? And I remember when people were trying to come up with more challenging ideas in this game. They're like, why don't you fight all the pursuers? And I did it. And that wasn't even that much more challenging than fighting one pursuer. Or then when people were saying, why don't you do Dark Souls 1 without the Master Key? It's easy too, just as easy as using the fucking Master Key. Only it takes longer. It's the only difference. What's up, baby? How you doing? How you doing, baby? Are you fucking serious, bro? Why you always wreck them, those things, man? Wish I had flame arrows or something for this. Wow, really? Turd Ferguson. The man Turd Ferguson. So, yeah, Resident Evil 4 I'm enjoying quite a bit. Like to a ridiculous degree, actually. Kind of becoming obsessed with it a little bit. It's been a while since I've been like completely obsessed obsessed with a video game, you know what I mean?
So, right now.
Wait a minute, what did I grab? Dude, we got the Royal Greatsword. That's pretty random. So, Royal Greatsword or Halberd? Which one? You guys decide here. It's pretty random. I don't think I ever just picked up the Royal Greatsword before. So I think I'm gonna go Royal Greatsword actually, because I've never really used this weapon, so I don't really have the chance to use it often, so. I picked it up from the dude I backstabbed, I think. Look how that looks, dude. That's kind of wicked, actually. 20 strength, 15 dexterity. Yeah, do the royal if it's a drop. Yeah, because we can always come back and do a halberd run. Let's see what the moveset is. It's basically like the other long sword, the great swords in this game. Kind of weird. So we need 15 dexterity straight out the bank here. We'll just go 10 strength. Yeah, 10 strength is where the cap is there. That works. 16, 15 dexterity. Pump vigor to 14. That works. We could pop them souls though too. I'm overthinking this. I don't usually think this much about this game. I usually just play it. We need at least... I'm gonna say we're gonna keep about $4 grand. 15. We'll go all the way to 20 ADP. Why not? Make it broken, baby. 20 ADP. I did a Claymore run in this game too, off stream. Claymore is pretty okay in this game. It's not too great, it's not too bad.
Satisfied? I'll be around if you...
Oh, you can't buff it. Look at this. You can't buff it with anything, so we can't use any aromatic ooze with it. Interesting. Why is that? Who knows? That's weird. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's all good. It's not like I haven't done this before, so... If you guys don't know, there's an app for Android now for kick.com. I strongly suggest downloading it if you can. Make things a little bit easier in your universe, probably, if you're watching from a computer. Something special about it? I don't know if there is. Check the description. Despite the magnificence of this weapon, it's terribly inadequate in war against mighty giants. That's very specific. Undulating blood draws... Okay, undulating blade draws blood from its foe. So it has bleed buildup, I think. That's why. Yes, it does have bleed buildup. Interesting. It's basically a flamberge. That's basically what it is. It's a flamberge egg. A flamberge. Ra da da doo da dee doo dee doo. I don't even know what the bonus is for bleed in this game now. I'm not sure actually what it does. I think it just draws your stamina down, don't it? It's like not even that special really. I don't think it actually steals life from you like regular bleed does in other games. I'm pretty sure it doesn't do shit. But it'll be interesting to figure it out, I guess. It's like doing a little science experiment. Less stamina than the flamberge. Remember that night we were doing this? We were doing a run in this game, and like literally Forlorn was invading everywhere. Last time. Hopefully that shit doesn't happen again tonight. Special invasion run, yeah. That was pretty annoying. Really? What are you doing? All right. Of course it's low. This controller is always low, dude. All the damn time. Every fucking time I play anything. She's got bleed. She's bleeding, supposedly. I don't see anything happening. On her health bar. Bam, bam, bam. I gotta plug in my controller again real quick because I don't want it to die mid fucking run. It's windy as fuck outside right now. I don't know why. Is it raining in California or no? Windy here too? No rain? That's weird. You know what's crazy? I see people jump off of Facebook all the time and they're always like, I'm gonna go to Twitch. And all they do is stay on Twitch. They don't come back to Facebook. And I kind of think that's a bad idea. I know it doesn't make sense to say that, but to me it doesn't. I know that the grass is green where you water it. I get that part. But the grass can be green if you water it in two places at once. Like, I get people got shit to do. I get people got lives and stuff. I totally understand that part of it. But you want to make something happen, you got to double dip a little bit. You got to give a little extra in order to get what you want. You know, that's just how it goes. At least in my opinion. So I'm going to be streaming here and on Facebook. I'm doing both? Yeah, me too, because it's kind of a nice transition between both. Like, it's not as populated here, which is kind of good. Plus, it's like, it gives me a little bit of breathing time when I can accomplish this shit. Sap has potential. It does, yeah, it does super have potential. So it's always good to be like, have an open mind with stuff like that. At least it one-shots them. That's kind of nice. I like the moveset too a lot, actually, in this weapon. And that was a hitless congregation fight, which is pretty hard to pull off with just a weapon, not a bow. Alright, so we need to get 20 strength right now since we're going down there. So we're going to go grab 20 strength and come back. Yeah, I'm gonna no death run Resident Evil 4 pretty soon. Actually, because I have a character set up with really good weapons and a lot of ammunition and a lot of healing items. So more like I'll do it on standard, fully upgraded weapons, which, I mean, it's not as cheesy as the fucking, what's it called? The rocket launcher. The rocket launcher is broken as fuck. I love it. It's fun. It's just broken as shit. It's really broken. So I'll probably do like sniper rifle, pistols, and I'll probably end up with. Did you know, like, so Salazar? You know which fight I'm talking about, right, Jane? The dude that turns into a giant monster. He's a little short dude. Well, you can kill him with golden eggs. All it takes is 2 golden eggs, and he dies instantly. Time to test out the mobile app. Welcome, James, to the stream. Oh yeah, we don't need these. That's right. Yeah, 2 golden eggs and he dies instantly. So what I'll probably do is I'll end up purchasing the regular... What's it called? The regular rocket launcher. And keeping it in my inventory. I'm going to do one run through. And I'm going to get the regular rocket launcher twice. Like on assisted mode or something. And then set up the character to do a no death run. So that I can have the rocket launcher ready for 2 fights. And then use golden eggs on Salazar for a no death run. Yeah, you throw him at his face and it kills him. It's pretty stupid, actually. How do you get the infinite rocket launcher? You have to beat the game once. You can do it in standard mode. And then what happens is that you have to earn it for like 2 mil. You have to earn 2 mil in order to buy it from the shop, basically. You can get it for 1.6, but you have to do all kinds of shit because you have to basically grind out a medallion that'll give you a 20% discount on it, which grinding out the medallion is going to cost more in the long run than just grinding 2 mil, depending on what you do or how you do it. So it took me pretty much halfway through my 3rd playthrough I had it. So that's kind of the thing. It's kind of rough to grab. It's not easy to get it. A lot of people are like, how did you do that? You're using mods. It's like, dude, I'm playing fucking PlayStation 5, bro. What are you talking about? Yeah, I grinded the shit out of that game just to get the fucking rocket launcher, literally. It took a while, dude. It was not easy to do. It was a pain in the ass, actually. Do I have enough for this? I might not. Let me check. I think I barely have enough for this. I might have some souls on me already, though. It might be 5. 135. Yeah, 134, alright. I can get one more soul. It's like right here. There's a soul item. Wallace and Gromit. They were angry birds. That's pretty funny. Man, they have that stuff on fly right away, bro. Like, super quick. Alright, so we're gonna kill the rotten once, then we're gonna go grab the other bonfire ascetic because I want 40 health if we're fighting him 4 times. Just because I know it can take a hit on NG plus 4.
Satisfied?
Man, moving in this game is so much different than moving in RE4. Completely different. Winnie the Pooh characters in the Chainsaw is Chainsaw. Yeah, that's funny. That makes sense that they would do that. I mean, it's crazy how fast the modders put out shit. It's really nuts because literally the game just dropped and they already had nude mods and fucking shit for it. It's like, dude, that game literally just came out and there was already nude Leon mods. Like, fuck, really? How? I guess if they kind of use the same coding from RE2, it would make sense that they could do that. But damn, dude, it's kind of funny that it's like that quick. I want nude mods of Leon right now, like right this second. I can't live without my nude mods. It's like, damn, dude, really? Already? The game just fucking dropped, bro. Early access? Yeah, they had to have some kind of connector, right? It's kind of funny, though, because it literally just dropped and they already have all that. It's like, damn, dude. That's insane. Yeah, it's funny because I was playing around with it. I did 5 runs in RE4, literally in the last 3 days. And it's funny because I can understand the AI already. I could already read certain things the AI is doing before it does it. Which is funny because I'm probably going to end up doing a knife-only run soon in it. Which is not that bad because I have an indestructible knife. Also, if you get the foxtail for beating it and assisted, it actually increases melee damage as well. Are you coming over here, dude? What are you fucking doing? What is he? He's doing the fucking moonwalk. Look at him. There's a dude behind me. I'm gonna explode right now. Close. I heard him drop down. It's fucking dangerous. Fun fight? Yeah, he's definitely worthy. Sadler's really good, dude. I think my favorite fight, though, is Mendez in that whole game. Salazar is annoying, actually. He's really annoying to fight him because he never fucking stops talking, bro. Like, the whole fucking match, he just keeps blah, 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 blah. It's like, shut up, dude. And it's not like Salazar's an easy fight. He's fucking difficult, dude. The same with, what's-his-face? Krauser? Krauser's annoying, dude. Like, he's hard to fight, too. Knife only would be fun? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Mendez is a cool design. I like Mendez because he doesn't talk much. Krauser never shuts up. Salazar never shuts up. Those two just never shut up the whole time you're fighting him. It's like, dude, I get it. You're a boss. Shut up. Please, God, just stop talking for 5 seconds. Of course, Forlorn shows up. Why wouldn't he show up? Mother clucker. Alright, we're gonna try to beat him back. He's not gonna come over here. I don't think he will. I think he's just gonna stay over there. Well, it looks like he's coming over here. At least he broke those barrels for me already. Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? He never comes into here. It's like kind of a specific area for him to be fighting me in. At least I have a fully upgraded weapon this time. I don't think he's going to come all the way over here, though. He usually stays over there. See where he's at right now? That's usually where he just gets stuck for some reason. We want him to be closer to us, though. What is he? He's just standing there. Whatever. We're going for it. Come on, folks, let's go. We've got to make a barbecue. Seafood barbecue time, come on. Let's rank it all shooting gallery games. I'm not going to do shooting gallery ever again, basically. It's cool if you like it. I just don't see the point of me doing it. Basically like what I could in there, definitely nowhere near perfection. Yeah, I just don't I don't like that kind of stuff. Like, it just feels like I'm wasting my time in there. Like, I know that other people, they do that stuff. Scavenger hunting stuff. Like, I get it. It's cool if you're into that. I'm not, you know, I've never been into it, but I won't do it. I don't have time to dedicate to shit like that. I'm too busy. That's basically it. But if you're like just doing whatever and then coming in and out, you know, whenever you can, it's totally acceptable in my opinion to do stuff like that. I just don't have time for it. Let's just get the VIG now, I guess.
That is.
There's one trophy not using a healing item the entire game. That sounds like about like a no-hit run, pretty much. That's basically what that sounds like. Which, I mean, it's totally doable because Carcinogen's already done like 4 in that game already. And it just dropped. I think he was the one that did it first, too. But it might be segmented. That's what I hear a lot of shit, though. Like, a lot of those runs are segmented hit list stuff. So which means that what you do is you create a save file. And if you use one, then you start over. You know what I mean? Not from the beginning of the game. Like, just from the save. You know what I mean? Which makes sense because if you think about it, you could technically screw the system that way. Plus, if you got like the rocket launcher and you do it like on assisted mode, my god, dude, you'll get that no problem. What you do need, though, is the chicken hat. The chicken hat's impossible to get, though. I want the chicken hat. I was thinking about trying to play through to grab it, but fuck that. I don't think I have time to do a playthrough like that. The same with the cat ears. How do you get that? You have to do it. I think it might be hardcore or professional S rank from NG, bro. Which means you can't and no bonus weapons. So basically, no bonus weapons, which means no infinite rocket launcher, whatever, right? From NG from the first save file. S rank. Beat it in less than 5.5 hours on S rank. Professional. That ain't happening? Yeah, bro. Hell nah. But the chicken hat is good because what it does is it gives you... It creates a thing where basically you have 30% less damage taken by any enemy. So in other words, if you get hit by anybody in the game, it'll do 30% less damage. And then if you have body armor, it's almost like having old school body armor from the original RE4. Like, if I was, like, deciding to start running RE games as well as Dark Souls games, then I might do a run like that. But I don't know if I have it in me to start challenge running other games. I mean, it might not be bad. It might be actually quite lucrative for me to do that, because as much as I love Dark Souls games, I've pretty much done everything you could possibly do in Dark Souls games. You know what I mean? I've literally done every fucking run. I've even done a hitless run, for God's sakes. Like... You know what I mean? So running other games might actually help me quite a bit. Especially if I focus on doing mostly Souls content here and then do other content somewhere else. I mean, not really. If you think about it. But it doesn't mean that... So, S plus rank doesn't mean you don't die in the game, though. So... I think it's just meant to be kind of like a come on kind of bullshit thing, to be honest with you. Kind of just like a badge of honor. Because if you think about it, you're right. If you've beaten professional, NG, S plus rank, you won't need the chicken hat, like, ever, basically. You're basically doing hitless runs, almost, kind of thing. So it's kind of like, a waste of time. I guess it would be good, though, in a speed run. You know what I mean? More than likely, the speed run setup will always be the same. You're probably, unless it's specifically NG, without bonus crap. But see, the thing is the chicken head doesn't count as a bonus weapon anyways. It just counts as apparel. So I don't know. I don't know what the purpose would be. If you can beat the game like that, I don't think you would need it either. Basically a badge of honor. Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's completely useless to the person that earns it. It's cool looking, though. I like it. The one I don't know how to earn, though, is the horns. There's actually elk horns in the game, and I don't know how to earn those. It's pretty funny. I've seen them. They're pretty funny to look at. The cat ears, too, are kind of ridiculous to get. The cat ears, though, are very handy, actually, because they make every weapon infinite ammo. Literally every weapon you have in the game. So they're totally useful. But the problem is getting them, because, like I said, I think it's another kind of S-rank NG fucking run, basically. Professional mode. I know it's professional for sure. But literally every weapon in the game will have infinite ammo. So you can do all kinds of different runs with those cat ears, essentially. I will say the Ashley armor does come in handy in every run, pretty much. I'm glad I got that shit over with. You're doing a lot of pounding the ground, bro. What the hell are you doing? There's the swipies. That's what I'm looking for. Look at this guy. He wanted to lose the arm. He kept doing it. Sounds like a didgeridoo in the background of this song. With that part right there. Warrior. Didgeridoo, the didgeridoo. Thanks for the JJ. So I gotta put another counter up here on the page, I mean on the stream, for the amount I've done in a month. I just don't want there to be too many numbers on the fucking screen. That's what I want. I didn't burn anything, did I? No, we just went in here. Oh, we did burn it, okay. Why is he doing literally the same move over and over? The last two, like, fucking boss fights here. Got booted? Oh, that's fair. Sorry, man. Yeah, they just released it. So, I mean, it's still young. Let's level up one more time before we fight him again, because he's going to be a lot rougher next time. GG again. Thanks, Jane. It's funny because I get these comments on my page like, play Bloodborne. I've never seen you play Bloodborne. I'm like, dude, you've never watched the fucking stream, have you? Like, what? I mean, we've done like literally every early weapon in Bloodborne that you could possibly do in a no death run. probably like 5 times over already. I didn't see you use the whip, the cane whip. I did that run like fucking 3 years ago, dude. Sorry, you only started barely following me. I'm not gonna start showing you shit I've already done. You just go watch YouTube, dude. Not my problem. I never saw you play Bloodborne before. Yeah, dude, it's funny. It's like, you guys are dumb. Had the pin post. You mean? You weirdo? Yeah. I haven't seen you. I bet you would be bad at Bloodborne. Yeah, that's why I can beat it in 2 hours without dying, because I suck at it real bad. I suck at it so bad that I can't die in it. That's how bad I am at that game. I'm pretty terrible. I'm so terrible my first playthrough was deathless, yeah. That's how bad I am at Bloodborne. Really? Oh, come on, bro. For real? You ever played Sekiro? That's the other one, yeah. They're always like, oh, you ever played it? It's like, yep, you can watch it on YouTube, dude. They only have one weapon in Sekiro. I don't really see myself playing it more than once. What? But you can make different builds with your prosthetics. I don't use prosthetics in the game. You've never used a shuriken? No, I've never used a single prosthetic in fucking Sekiro, ever. Not once. And I beat it at base level with a base posture and base attack power, without fucking prosthetics, dude. Yes, I've played it before. Not trying to toot my own horn, but my god. I don't understand that mentality. It seems like that's a pretty young crowd mentality, though. If it didn't happen when I watched it, it never happened. That's the way it goes. It's never like, hey, did you do this? Have you done that? It's always like, no, I want to see you do this because I don't believe you've done it. It's like, what? Why can't you just accept the fact that maybe you don't know everything about me based on 30 seconds of fucking like media that you watched? And then the thing is, too, people don't even watch the full videos I put out either. They only watch like maybe 30 seconds and then they make judgments based on that. It's like, dude, you don't know me for 30 seconds. You gotta watch like literally the last 4 years of shit that I've been doing. You know, it's like, what the fuck? Like, it's pretty simple. You know, I would rather do Sekiro. The reason why is because Neo is not good. I like Wulong a lot. I like Wulong quite a bit. But Neo, I don't like the vibe of Neo. I just don't like it. Straight out. Like, Wulong has its place. Wulong has its place because of, like, the way it's set up. The combat system's just better. And if I had to choose between Wulong and fucking Sekiro, I'd choose Wulong. Wulong is just better. There's a lot more choices for NDRs in that game. You can use different weapons. What's up, Jose? Welcome. Yeah, in Wulong, you can use a fucking halberd. You know, you can use a goddamn sword, a long sword, a broadsword. You know, fucking Sekiro's always the same weapon, the fucking katana. Literally, always the same shit. Delete it again? Yeah, dude, it's boring, bro. And then, of course, I tried to challenge run it. My first playthrough, I was doing no weapons, fist only. Not even fist weapons, just straight up fist only. And it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. It was like, meh. Like, I'm done with this. You know that scene in Toy Story where Woody's having a nightmare and he's getting thrown in the trash by Andy? That's kind of how it was with me and Neo. I don't want to play with you anymore. Go away. Wulong, though, has a lot to it. I don't know if you've played it, James. There's a lot to Wulong that's pretty interesting. Because it is a lot more forgiving than Sekiro, and I will say that. But it's got variety as fuck. Like, it has a lot of variety. And the music is actually pretty okay. The design is pretty fun. And it's like a kung fu movie, like from the old days. It's kind of fun that way. Like with Neo, it's very serious. Like, and I know that they were going for a serious vibe with Wulong, but it doesn't feel as serious. There's something peaceful about Wulong that Neo doesn't have. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just from a design standpoint or what, but it just feels better to play. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you with your own sword type, boy. Come here. Yeah, I haven't finished Dead Space either, dude. I'm gonna finish it after I get, what do you call it, RE4 out of my system. But then we got other games coming out, like the Liza P, that everybody's really excited for. Everybody's really excited for the Liza P, and I'm like, eh. Bleak Faith, man, I watched the last trailer, I got hyped up for it, and then I saw gameplay, and I was just let down. So I was like, I'm not spending money on that. I don't have enough money to be just wasting on shit I can't use. I don't even think fucking Lobos played Bleak Faith, and I don't really fucking blame him, to be honest with you. I learned that lesson after what's it called? Came out. The one with the plague. What's it called? Can't remember what it's called. It's a Chinese game. Came out. It's about like it's basically a Bloodborne ripoff, but it's set like in, you know, like some mythical land that doesn't exist, where like a blight happened. It looks like a dumpster fire. Yeah, it does. Thymesia. There you go. I learned that lesson after Thymesia. I was like, the boss fights are really good in Thymesia, but the exploration's total shit. And it's like, do I really want to waste my time being irritated with a game? I'm like, nah. I'm good. I got up to like past the bat boss, and then I went a little further, and I was like, yeah, I'm done with this game. I'm not playing it anymore. It's just the levels are just too crudely designed. And like the non-boss combat is just trash city. The boss is where it shines, basically. Like, another game I really didn't enjoy was fucking Mortal Shell. Like, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful-ass game. It's very pretty. But, my god, I don't like the combat system. It's just too fucking slow for me. Like, if I'm gonna play a slow-ass Souls-like game, I'm just gonna play an old Souls game. What's the point of playing a fucking new game that plays like a fucking Dark Souls 2 game? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me to do that. Like, I like Dark Souls 2, but Dark Souls 2 is old, and that's why it plays the way it does. It's not because it's, you know, made to be this way. It's just old. Yeah, it is like a huge part of the experience. That's why I fucking loved Ghost of Tsushima like so much, man, because it wasn't even just the combat, which was solid as fuck. Like, because the combat's very fluid in Ghost of Tsushima. Neo 2, absolutely unplayable, lasted even less time on your hard drive. Lords of the Fallen is pretty terrible, yeah. Hopefully the remake is better. It looks really good, actually. The remake I'm actually kind of hyped for, because the original is so bad. Like, it is very, like, it looks so good, though. It looks amazing, even to this day. It has some of the best, like, color scheme, art design, weather system looking stuff, particles and stuff. But it is just terrible to play, dude. Like, you won't be able to tell it's bad until you play it. Like, it looks amazing. It looks good. It looks so good, bro. But it is so fucking bad. It is so terrible. And you won't know it unless you put your hands on the controller, basically, that it's that shitty. It's sad, too, because it's such a pretty-ass game. Yeah, it looks good, man. The remake looks fucking good. So choppy, yeah, and it runs at like 28 frames or something. 28 frames per second. There are mods that make it 60, but it is so fucking clunky, bro. Like, I took my armor off the first time I played that game. Like, I didn't even make it all the way through. I think I made it halfway through the game, and it was only like 2 hours in. I was like, dude, are you serious? I'm already halfway through the game. It's only 2 hours in. Like, the bosses are shit. The fucking movesets for the bosses are shit. The combat system is terrible. The camera when you're doing certain things is terrible. Certain things are overpowered as fuck. Then, of course, the storyline is total shit. And the main character is a fucking flaky-ass, generic white dude with a bald head. And no one gives a fuck about him, because I don't. And the dialogue is fucking massacred. Like, the first, like, 2 lines of dialogue are pretty good. And then you get past, like, the first, like, area. And you talk to that girl. And it just goes to shit right there. Like, there is no... It is just terrible dialogue. It is absolute dog shit, that game. That game is a fucking dumpster fire for sure. Like, one of the worst games I think I've ever played. That was a Souls-like game. I think that would be at the bottom of the barrel. Like, I would literally throw it in the toilet. And people are like, no, it's not that bad. I'm like, no, it's pretty fucking bad. Neo's better than Lords of the Fallen. Yes. I said that. It's true. Neo is way, like, fucking bounds above and beyond Lords of the Fallen. At least Neo's polished, you know what I mean? Lords of the Fallen looks polished, but it's a dog turd wrapped in gold. That's basically what it is. And don't get me wrong, Neo's ugly to look at, but it plays way better. I swear to God, halfway through the first boss in Neo 2, I thought I was going to have a seizure because of how fucking bright everything is. That's the thing about it too. For me, terminology is very important. Like, speaking specifically, like, word choice is very important. People only hear certain negative phrases and they assume that I'm completely shitting on something. But when I say something like I don't like Neo, it doesn't mean Neo's a bad game. It just means I don't like Neo. You know what I mean? People hear I don't like Neo, and what they hear in their head is I think it's shit, which isn't necessarily the case. You know what I mean? Word choice is extremely important, I think, in just any situation. Everything has its positives and everything has its negatives. And weighing those things, you know, is very important to me. Doesn't matter what it is. You know what I mean? If I'm having just a general discussion with certain people, word choice is very important for me. If you're not listening to the exact words I'm choosing to say, then you're not really paying attention to the conversation. That's how it works for me. And it doesn't mean that I'm trying to be a dick or anything, but it means that you don't really get what I'm saying. Because I'm very specific about my word choices. You know what I mean? People try to always, like, there's always this thing where people try to just hear what they want to hear. And it's like, maybe you're not hearing... Yeah, Ray's shitting on Neo again. I'm not shitting on it. I really don't... I haven't played it enough to know whether or not it's a good game. I just didn't enjoy it. It just wasn't for me, basically, what I'm saying. GG spam. No, like, for real, people don't do that. They don't understand that it depends on the word you're saying. It's not necessarily the fact that you completely crap it on something. Like, even with Sekiro, the fact that I said it's not my favorite FromSoft game, people took that to mean that I hate I hate Sekiro completely. It's like, no. I never said I hated Sekiro. It's a fucking strong word to use on a masterpiece. But people just assume that I hate it. It's like, I don't like it as much as like the other games, but it's fun for a playthrough or two. You know what I mean? I think most FromSoft fans should play that game at least once. And finish it. But then inherently there comes the problem with the toxicity involved. And that's the main gripe I have with Sekiro. It has nothing to do with the game. It's the fan base. Because once they beat that game, then they think they're fucking made out of solid gold or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's a hard game. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely difficult. But it's not any more difficult than a game you can challenge run. Like, if you challenge run any Souls game ever, doesn't matter what the challenge run is, you've already handicapped yourself enough to understand what it is to accomplish something. You know what I mean? Pass on the clang clang. Yeah, I don't blame you. I wish you could change it to something like cats meowing. That would be pretty fun, actually. Imagine that instead of it being clang clang, it was like meow 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 meow. I think you'd play it then, Jane. I'm pretty sure you would. And then, like, Sekiro was a giant cat, as opposed to the way he looks. You would definitely play that. If it was about cats. If it was like Biomutant, but with cats, you'd play it. I want to play Sekiro a lot if people describe it's the hardest FromSoft game. It's not the hardest. It's just the most different. That's the thing about it. If you played, any other game that's just as difficult. If you played Ark, or you played fucking, like, Dota, or you play, like, those games are all difficult. Every single one of those games is super difficult. You know what I mean? Fucking Ninja Gaiden, any of those games is really difficult. But it doesn't mean that it's any less difficult or more difficult than a hard game. So, I mean, if you play it, you just have to get in the mode for it. That's basically it, man. It's not as difficult as people say it is, because a lot of people that mastered that game actually never played any other FromSoft game. They actually got better at that game than they did like Dark Souls, because it's so different than Dark Souls, because it's not a Dark Souls game. And that's the thing about Dark Souls people, is that they're like, the game is the hardest Souls game ever made, because they're playing it like a Dark Souls game. And it's not a Dark Souls game. If anything, the whole FromSoft community is brainwashed thinking that it is for some reason. I don't know why that is. I mean, there were fucking Ninja games that were published by FromSoft and fucking Activision long before Dark Souls was even thought of. I think it was Wrath of Heaven. Yeah, it was Tenchu Wrath of Heaven, which is my favorite FromSoft game of all time. And it was Tenchu 2. If anything, that's basically the case there. You know what I mean? Because it's funny that people are so specifically driven that it's made by FromSoft. I mean, they're going to do the same thing when what's it called? Comes out. What's it fucking called? I can't remember. Hold on, I did the wrong thing here. I don't even know. I can't even wield this bow. Why? Why can't I wield this bow? I have all this. Oh, I don't have 16 dexterity. That's why. Never mind. The rest of the bosses? Yeah. But see, if you played Sekiro, you wouldn't have that problem. You'd be like, this is just a Sekiro boss. It's the same thing with Demon of Hatred in Sekiro. People are always like, that's the hardest boss in Sekiro. But it's literally just fucking Manus from Dark Souls. That's literally what it is, dude. And that's how I fought it. And that's how I beat it literally the second attempt. It was Manus. I didn't parry him. I just fucking ran around and hit him. That was it. Like a Dark Souls boss. That's why all the Sekiro kids swear that's the hardest boss in the game, because they don't fight Dark Souls bosses. Yeah, don't be intimidated by it, man. If anything, you should play it. But just understand that it's not a Souls game. That's what you gotta get in your head. Like, for instance, Resident Evil 4. If I played it like it was a Dark Souls game, would I have a good time with it? Probably not. What is it that the master says? He always says, empty your cup. That's what the master's supposed to say, empty your cup. Because if it's full, you can't learn anything new. It's not bad, no. Especially with no buffs, it's actually quite okay. Surprisingly. It's fast-paced, but it's not any more fast-paced than a fast-paced game would usually be, dude. That's the thing. Like, if you played a rhythm game, if you've played, let's say, Guitar Hero. Like, I know people get mad when I reference Guitar Hero and Sekiro and the same thing. But think about Dragon Force. You ever played the Dragon Force song in Guitar Hero? It's pretty intimidating because it's like a higher-end expert fucking song to play, right? But the reality is that all you have to do is play by its rules and you'll learn how to play it. Eventually. Not right away, but eventually. Through the fire and flames, man. That's all you gotta think about. Beat on medium. You see what I'm saying, though? It's basically the thing, dude. If you were to play fucking Dark Souls like you played Guitar Hero, you'd probably have a hard time too, though. You know, you try to do everything at the exact beat. It's like Dark Souls doesn't work that way. Dark Souls flows differently. It has a different flow to it. Just like all things has its own flow, Dark Souls is the same thing. You know what I mean? That's why I enjoy Dark Souls, is because of the feeling that I derive from utilizing the game itself. There's a feeling of flowing. You know what I mean? Like, I prefer Dark Souls over, like, Bloodborne and, like, Sekiro because of that feeling, basically. Because of the flow, the way it flows. Through the hardest songs? Yeah, see, you will eventually. I know that sounds lame, and I know that people don't understand because I don't talk about my spirituality a lot. You know what I mean? But the essence of water, in my opinion, is very much Dark Souls. The feeling of flowing, specifically. I'm a very defensive fighter. I'm not very aggressive. You know what I mean? Sekiro's more like the fire element, less like the water element. But mastering all the elements is very important. My spirit is very water oriented though. He never does that attack. That's fucking rare as shit. I actually had a microphone stand and I'd go guitar and sing. Really? That's cool. The rock band is pretty fun. For you, use that attack on me a lot. Really? Well, I guess because I never get behind them, do I? I never do. Is mastery of all elements possible? No, not really. Not if you truly want to master anything, no. You're right. Good question to ask, actually. The only true master is one who stays a student. That's basically the truth. You're correct, sir. Because we're always in a continual process. But there is a point where the master says, fuck off. I'm not gonna lie to you. There is a point when you learn everything you could possibly learn from somebody and you have to make your own shit. That's kind of how it goes, man. That's legit. That's real right there. The master will be like, dude, you know what? You've been sucking on my boob long enough. Get the fuck out of here. That's literally what he does at some point. I think the thing too is like when it comes to the spiritual perspective of Taoism, your own true nature is something that people don't really. I mean, in the Western world, it's hard to understand nature, like your own true nature. And what I mean is that like we have inherent like traits that we fight sometimes, and sometimes we go according to them. So that's kind of the thing. Like our own true nature is something that's very important in a lot of ways, in my opinion, because people don't even realize what their nature is. You know what I mean? Learned the hard way. Tried to be a jack of all trades with art. Learned how to put blinders on to specialize on two things tops. Those blinders block off the rest of the world. It's true, though. Yeah, you're right, dude. You're correct. Especially when it comes to style and shit like that, right? That's another thing, too. That's kind of specific. Inherently having a specific style and all that shit. But yeah, the true nature of a human being is very specific. Like, we can fight our own true nature. We can go with the flow a lot of the time. I tend to fight my own true nature because I have a bit of fire in me. Like, I am very fiery at times because I'm kind of at war with myself. But I think that's normal for everybody to be at war with yourself just a little bit. If you're not, then you're not. There's something you're not doing correctly in your life. You know what I mean? Turn off the light. I'm not wearing pants. My fire only really appears though when people are, I don't know, how do I put this? Underestimating me. Usually when people assume I'm at my weakest, I'm usually at my most powerful. That's usually how it goes. When I'm at the moment of my darkest hour is usually when I have the most power. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, whatever you want to call it. Thanks for the GG. That's why I look for those moments. Like it sounds like self-serving and kind of ridiculous to talk about, but it's true. Like I can't lie about it. I mean, usually when I seem the weakest, I'm actually very strong, like the strongest I've ever been, and it's because I need to be tested. I'm a person that constantly, rigorously needs to be tested. I know that deep down inside my subconscious is very calm. You know what I mean? I'm a very patient individual most of the time. But I noticed in me specifically, I need challenge. If I don't have a challenge or adversity, then I don't thrive. So sometimes I create that adversity for myself. You know what I mean? Because I grew up in a situation where I constantly was being under pressured. You know, a lot. Like I was under pressure just constantly. If I don't have that, then I really don't know. I don't really have anything, honestly. There's nothing for me. So I dip. That's usually how it goes. Like it's fucking weird and kind of jacked up, to be honest with you. I mean, the thing is I've always been watery, but the fire comes from the adversity. That's the thing. Like, I've always been a water person, and all I ever wanted to do was chill out. All I ever wanted to do was relax. All I ever wanted to do was just kind of be calm. But, like, people wouldn't let me, basically. They just wouldn't allow it. They're like, well, nah, that ain't gonna happen. That's not allowed. You know? And I'm like, dude, I just want to chill, dude. I just want to relax. You know? But then I found that in the fire of it, in that specific point, like, I can test myself, you know, and truly understand myself. And without that part of it, I don't really feel like the same person. The tranquility comes, but in those moments of pure, unadulterated challenge. You know what I mean? There's peace in those things. There's peace in those moments of just, I don't know what you would call it, you know, but like, even like for instance, we're talking about the fist only run, right? in Elden Ring, right? We're doing 2-hour, 3-hour boss fights, right? And there's something really peaceful about it. And the feeling itself is a meditative act, in my opinion, of doing a run like that or doing a fight like that, like where you're sitting there for 3 hours fighting one person, doing the same moves over and over again. There's something almost completely like meditative about it for me. But the challenge element of it keeps me motivated. But the feeling of tranquility exists within that moment, and it's kind of weird because it's like it's a duality. It's very strange, and it's just a video game to some people, and I get that. But to me, it's an art form. You know what I mean? To me, it's a way of expressing my inner dialogue in a way that I can't do with words. You know, it's my form of poetry or artwork or whatever you want to call it. It's my true essence, my spirit coming out in true form, you know what I mean? When I do those things, that's what it represents to me. It's my soul being, like, kind of cast across the internet to a bunch of different people. And if you get it, then you understand my soul, you know? But if you don't get it, then you're probably adverse to me in some way. Which isn't a bad thing, it just means we're repelled in some way. It happens. There are people that just straight don't like me, and you're not going to please everybody, obviously. Not everybody's going to like you. People get disappointed with that, though. I don't know why people get so disappointed when people don't like you. But it's just the way it is. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's nature. It's magnetic, you know. It pushes people away and it draws them together. It's what is it Stephen King calls it? Ka? The Ka 2 or something like that, I think he calls it. Basically the drawing of the group. You know, when you find kindred spirits, you get along with them and you feel their essence with you. I know that sounds lame and it sounds really hokum and white girl with crystal shit. Don't get me wrong, I know that already. But I truly believe there's more than just, you know, the physical. Like, I truly believe that there is a lot more to life than just what we see here. I mean, granted, there is a good deal of it that exists within this plane, but not all of it does. You know, I'm not gonna go in like, oh yeah, I believe in Jesus and Buddha, and like, I'm not gonna go into all that. I don't know. I don't really necessarily believe in all that, but I do believe there's something more there that people can't necessarily see. You are being weird as shit right now. I'll take it. Could only attain with Adderall. I appreciate it, Jose. Yeah, man, I don't know everything. You know what I mean? I think that's part of the process, too. Like, I really don't know everything. But you do have my adoration for the sense of being an artist. You understand an art form, you know what I mean? And you're right, you do have to put on blinders sometimes. But sometimes don't you wish you could just completely just fucking say fuck it, right? And just go ape shit on whatever you're doing, right? Like, I mean, I used to be a painter, you know, and that was fun because I could literally just do whatever the fuck I wanted to do a lot of the time. But when it came to fucking graphic design, man, no, never. You could never just do what you wanted to do. It's fucking restrictive, dude. I fucking hated it, honestly. I love art, and I will always love doing art for the rest of my life, but I do not miss graphic design. I really don't. The thing about doing whatever you want to, like, I used to be a painter, and I was actually pretty okay. I'm not going to say I was that great, but I was definitely pretty okay at it. you know? But, like, nobody fucking pays you, bro. You don't get paid shit. You know, and you look at Jackson Pollock, and don't get me wrong, yeah, okay, supposedly he was a genius, but all I see is paint splotches, motherfucker. Just saying, and that shit's worth what? How much? $100,000 a painting for a small one? Even though he did nothing but gigantic ones, so they're like a couple billion or $1 million, depending on which one you fucking get. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but Jackson Pollock, I don't understand Jackson Pollock. I just don't. Like, there's probably some deep-seated emotional fucking, yeah, overrated. Well, there's probably some way of understanding him that I don't fucking know. You know, I probably have no way to comprehend Jackson Pollock. That's probably what it is. I never went to art school, so I don't know a lot of the shit that they teach in art school. Pink fucking soup can. I mean, what he was doing, it was more about the statement than the art itself. The statement was the art. That's the thing about fucking Andy Warhol. I get that part of it, but to me it's still fucking irritating. He was basically taking society and shoving it back in society's face as a fucking statement. I get it. It makes sense. But it's kind of fucking boring to me. It's like pre-punk punk, basically. It's lame, actually. The most talented. I mean, there's a lot of good talented artists that go to art school. But, like, there's a movie, I don't know if you guys have seen it. I'm pretty sure Jose's seen it, but Art School Confidential is pretty funny. With John Malkovich, where literally the opening statement of the class is like, if you're coming here to be a world famous artist, it's not going to happen. Either you're really good or you're not. You have talent or you don't. That's basically what he says. It's like, dude, that is jacked up, but it's kind of true. It sucks. It really does. It's fucked up, but it's kind of funny and true at the same time. Like, what is it, Basquiat? Basquiat, I don't know shit about Basquiat. Everybody was always like, Basquiat is so good. He's such a good artist. I was like, I've never actually, like, seen more than 3 paintings by Basquiat. I have no idea how good he is as an artist. And those paintings were not a good representation. Like, Vincent Van Gogh I can vibe with. Like, I understand Vincent Van Gogh. Goth. However the fuck you say his name, I dig his fucking steez. You know what I mean? Basquiat's also overrated. Commercialized art could be considered art. Fine art, commercialism, and fine art can have an entanglement. Have you seen Takashi? No, I have not actually. I have not. I don't even know who the fuck that is, bro. Yeah, see, this is exactly what I mean. I have no clue. Just like I'm one of the few people that doesn't like Frida Kahlo. Believe it or not. Like, I don't mind Frida Kahlo's work. She's got some stuff that's pretty good, pretty interesting, whatever. I'm not saying she's a bad artist. But being honest with you, like, being a fucking Mexican, that's all you fucking see. Fucking Frida everywhere. Fucking Frida, man. I swear to God, I'm so sick of Frida shit. I think it's mostly because of overexposure, though, to be honest with you. I could just be biased because of that, and I think that's part of it. Like, Frida, I don't want to say she's overrated because she's actually quite decent. But honestly, I don't really give a fuck about Frida. Just being honest with you. Don't care about her artwork. Don't care about her statement. Don't care about any of it. Her husband was even worse, in my opinion. Her husband is a piece of shit, by the way. And he wasn't a very good artist. Just being honest with you, I don't think he was a good artist at all. I think he was second rate at best. I think his political opinion specifically drove a lot of what he was doing and kind of hampered his abilities. Just saying. Yeah, Diego Rivera, yeah. You survived that? Wow, bro. GG on that one. Of course. Yeah, it's Hispanic art, dude. I grew up on two specific things when it came to cultural art. It was Frida Kahlo and it was lowrider arte. That's literally all I had. El Dia de los Muertos and all that other stuff and the trad stuff, the traditional Mexicano shit, right? Which, I mean, it's there. There's nothing bad about it. You know, you got all those Pancha Villa paintings and shit, you know, and there's nothing wrong with all that shit. Whatever. But specifically, man, like Frida Kahlo and fucking lowrider arte shit, it was like super fucking popular where I come from. And I still like lowrider art. I still love it actually quite a bit. Chicano art, I love the shit out of it. I still do. No lies there. I still fucking enjoy it to this day. But like Frida, for some reason, just I'm not really interested at all in her. Like, it's not that she's a bad artist, because she was actually a really decent artist and had very interesting ideas. But I just don't give a shit about it. I just don't care. Basically. Don't care. I had lowrider art on my MySpace when I was trying to dress gangster. Yeah, man, it happens. But see, the thing I like about it is it takes all those inspirations of the culture and kind of just puts them together, dude. Like, that's what I like about it. It's an amalgamation melting pot of culture. Lowrider art. 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours exactly. You know what I mean? That's kind of the cool thing about lowrider art. It kind of draws from every part of the culture itself and kind of puts it together in some kind of American blender and just throws it on a page. And I find that fascinating as shit still to this day. Like, I love looking at lowrider art. Like, because you get all like the specific influences. A lot of them aren't classically trained, so you get a lot of very raw art. It's very nice shit. Like, I mean, some of it's not good. Don't get me wrong. There's some that's just plain shit, but then you get like some really nice pieces that are kind of just a little off. There's something weird about some of them, like where they just like the eyes don't look right or something. I actually really enjoy that for some reason. Like the pencil etching stuff, like stuff that's written on a fucking like jailhouse envelope. Like, I love shit like that. I enjoy that stuff. I don't know what it is about that stuff. I fucking love it though. Yeah, because I'm not gonna talk about why or whatever, but at one point I was in a summer camp for grown men, and they used to do these envelopes, and this dude used to draw peacocks on them, and my god, those peacocks are so fucking beautiful, bro. Really? You didn't hit a single one of them? Nice. Really? You're gonna dodge that? What the fuck is this? When did you start dodging anything, man? Really? Now you're gonna buff up, shithead. Wow, dude, these guys are dodging this fucking sword hard. I don't want to get hit with these blades because they're not fun when they're like all lit up like that. Really, that hit me? Okay, sure. Let me back off for a second. Really, bro? The one fucking spell you know? Yeah, because they pretty much kill you instantly. That's why we don't want to do that. Like, I even favor Loteria art over fucking Frida Kahlo. It's pretty weird. Loteria ain't no fucking thing either, really. It's just, like, literally card art. That's all it fucking is. It ain't shit. This boss is such a pushover, man. Alright, 289's in the book. I think we got time to do another run, actually. Put it on the board. Yep, we're definitely making headway. If it's 10 p.m. now, I've got like another hour and a half to 2 hours to do another run.
You who lit the fire. You who bear the curse.
290. I'm not. You think I should just run Dark Souls 2 again? No, I mean, we might as well. I mean, it's right here. We're already playing it.
It is your choice to embrace.
And then next time I'll run Bloodborne twice. I'll just keep doing it like that, I think, because it'll make it easier. We could just do the games twice in a row when we get a chance. We'll do the Halberd run. Yeah, let's do that. Now I gotta wait for the end credits. I get popcorn, alright, that's fine. So that means tomorrow when we do the run in Elden Ring, we'll get 291. Which means we're 9 away from 300, dude. Jesus, that's so fast. It's very fast. It doesn't count as a no-death run if you skip the credits. I would skip this if I could, but I can't. Dark Souls 2, for some reason, you can't skip the end credits. I don't know what it is. It's just how it goes. It's dumb that it works that way, but... what I could do is just quit out of the game. I think I'll do that, because it'll be much faster, actually. This one time I did a recorded no death run, like I was recording it for YouTube, and it was like, what happened was 206 is what the time says in game. It's not bad. What happened was I came back after doing the no death run and letting the credits run and stuff, and like for some reason I was in the fucking throne room still, and my character was dead. I was like, what the fuck? What? That doesn't make any sense. I have the full recorded run. I haven't uploaded it to YouTube, but it's there. It's just weird. It was the Claymore run. It was very strange that happened the way it did, but it was like that. It was like, what the fuck? Why? Why is he dead? What the fuck happened when I quit the game? Did he die like behind the scenes and I didn't get a chance to see it? That was pretty weird. I thought that was very strange. Yeah, next time we'll probably do Bloodborne, and then maybe after that we will do, what's it called? Fucking Demon Souls. I gotta play the OG Demon Souls. It's been a while since I played OG Demon Souls. Game's kind of boring though sometimes. I don't know what the thing is. I was already walked into the light though. That's the thing about it. It didn't make any sense. I walked in the light. I ended the game. I quit out of PlayStation. And then when I came back and I turned back on the game, because I think it was on rest mode or something, I came back and he was dead. And I was like, what the fuck is this? This doesn't make any fucking sense at all. Like, I would run 2 Dark Souls 3 runs, but that usually takes 3 hours each. Because, like, depending on the weapon. And, like, I like the straight sword, but I don't want to be using nothing but straight swords on them runs. Like, that gets fucking boring real fast. We did club only in that game. We did GreatSword no death. We've done fucking mace no death. We've done fucking broadsword no death, black blade no death, Uchikatana no death. I think we even did Cestus no death, if I'm not mistaken, in that game. Oh, graduation album? No, I don't even remember that fucking album cover, dude. The one I do know is Daniel Martin Diaz. I actually know this fucking guy. My daughter is actually related to Danny Martin Diaz. He's the one that did the artwork on the POD covers. I know this guy. He's kind of a well-known artist in the area, this area right here. Danny Martin Diaz is, from what I understand, kind of a prick. I've met him a couple times. I own one of his books. I have his autograph. Like, he's not a bad artist. He's just kind of a dick. I don't know if you heard about this, but supposedly one of the rumors... Small world? Yeah, dude, it's fucking small for sure. But supposedly the dude that worked on Calvin and Hobbes is supposed to help out with the next part of Berserk. Supposedly, I'm not sure if this is true, but I don't really know in what capacity the dude from Calvin and Hobbes would help out with Berserk. I mean, he's not a bad artist. I don't think I've ever seen his stuff that's kind of more adult, realistic type shit. I've only seen Calvin and Hobbes. That's all I've ever seen him do. Tiger Apostle Demon. Yep. And then some character that looks just like Hobbes, right? It's like a fairy or some shit. I can see him doing the cutesy characters kind of, but like aside from that, I haven't seen him do anything else. Like, I'm pretty sure he might be able to get down though. I mean, he is an artist. You know what I mean? He's a comic artist, so he probably could get down. But you know what would be fucking... Like, you know what would probably kill me? Imagine Alex Ross fucking guts, bro. Can you imagine Alex Ross guts? Oh my god, bro. It's never gonna happen, but man, oh my god, bro. I know, dude. Imagine, or even, dude, even McFarlane guts would be fucking good. If McFarlane had a run too with him, like, dude, oh my god, bro. McFarlane would definitely do some justice there, I think. Fucking McFarlane and fucking Frank Miller do a goddamn guts run off, dude. Oh my god, bro, that shit would be interesting.
Choice now.
Dude, Alex Ross Berserk armor would be so good, dude. Yeah, no shit.
Go on. There. One, so that. There. Seek.
I don't know what like drove Alex Ross for like to get the style that he uses. Like I really don't, but I love Alex Ross's art. Like I can't lie. Like when I see Alex Ross, doesn't matter what it is. I know it's Alex. You know, quintessentially it's Alex Ross straight out. Just like from the beginning, like when you see Alex Ross art, you know it's Alex Ross. It's nobody else. When you see fucking Superman or Shazam or even Spider-Man, which is more rare, but still, like you know that's Alex Ross. You're like, yeah, that's an Alex Ross drawing. Straight out. My favorite comic book artist of all time, for sure. Like, I love Neil Gaiman, but I wish he could draw. Like, I can only imagine what his brain would be like. Like, if he could draw the shit that he puts out there in words, like, oh my god, bro. Neil Gaiman's one of my favorite authors. He's got interesting ideas. I really like Sandman quite a bit. I've never seen this show, though. You know? I've never seen the Sandman show, so I don't know if it's any good, but I do like the books quite a bit. And of course I like Neverwhere and shit like that. And Good Omens is pretty fun. I like Good Omens. It's a pretty funny one. My daughter was really into the Sandman show. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I've heard it's okay. I don't know how true it is to the source material. 10 out of 10. Saw one episode. It was a 10 out of 10. That's pretty damn good then. Did you see they announced Blue Beetle? Did you watch the trailer? I haven't watched it yet. I still haven't watched it. I have it on my back burner. Like, I'm gonna watch that probably Wednesday. Because that's how I do media. I just slowly ingest it. It was a little slow. Sandman's kind of a weird concept, really, because it is gonna be a little slow. It's mostly about what happens in the inner workings of each story. It's kind of weird. There's different ways that he explains it. Why did I buy that? I don't even know why I bought that. You know what I mean? So it just depends. Yeah, I don't know if the Blue Beetle's gonna be any good. I hope it's gonna be good. I heard Black Adam wasn't very good. I haven't watched it though. I heard like they got rid of Black Adam and it was basically just The Rock. That's all it was, just The Rock in it. It wasn't Black Adam, it was The Rock. It's like, well, I mean, it is The Rock. I mean, I don't know what you expected from him. I mean, he looks just like Black Adam to some extent, but definitely gonna see it. All right. Hispanic superhero, hell yeah, boy. Good representation, and he wasn't brown washed either, so there's no disrespect there. You know what I mean? Because that's one of those things. I don't like brown washed characters. I know that's like, people are like, dude, that's empowering. Some people are like that, but I'm not like that. I think brown washing is actually a sign of disrespect to me, because they like refuse to create characters from scratch, so all we get is white people hand-me-downs. I know that's a bad way to look at it, but that's how I view it. Underutilize The Rock. Like, that's why I like Miles Morales, dude. Miles Morales is a fucking great representation, like, of a good superhero backstory, well-written character, fucking great dialogue. The books are great. The art is great. You know what I mean? And he's fucking Hispanic, and it's perfect. It's not like, oh, well, we just decided to turn Peter Parker into a fucking Mexicano. Like, it doesn't work that way, thank God. What are y'all doing? Look at these guys. You guys are hollow. Fuck. Look at this guy. What is he doing? The fuck are you doing, man? I thoroughly enjoyed the actor from the Karate Kid show. Is that who's playing the Blue Beetle? I don't even know who's playing him, man. He was doing a little shimmy dance. That's what he was doing. He's like, I feel sexy today. Might take pictures later. I know that's kind of some heavy shit to talk about, though. Like, it kind of is. Like, it would bother some people, like, to say that to some people about, like, when they brown wash characters. Like, I feel like it's a bad representation of cultural stuff, in my opinion. It just feels lazy. It's like, no, you don't get like anything interesting or fucking your own character. You just have to deal with being, you know, in the shadow of a white person for the rest of eternity. It's kind of like I said, a really serious thing a bit. Because then, of course, the accommodations are all made. And I'm not trying to be racist, okay? I'm not trying to be a racist person. Okay, if it sounds like I'm being racist, I'm sorry, but most of those things are thought up by white people. like, okay, I have no problem Ariel being black. That doesn't bother me. But I just think it's sad that you couldn't make a black mermaid with fucking her own backstory. And she's always gonna be like some chick that was kind of, you know, put in there just to appease people and make money. It's just kind of fucked up. McFarlane collab, dude. It would be so good though, wouldn't it? It would be badass, dude, to have a McFarlane Berserk. Thanks for the GG. Just like with Zendaya in Spider-Man, I actually think she was a really good fit. Honestly, I really enjoyed that version of. Well, I mean, she's technically Mary Jane, technically different universe, of course, but I actually really enjoyed her as Mary Jane. I thought she did the fucking best possible job. Like, and honestly, Kirsten Dunst is a shitty fucking Mary Jane. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like Kirsten Dunst as fucking Mary Jane at all. Like, I thought she was annoying. I know that a lot of people really like Kirsten Dunst, but I don't mind her specifically. I don't think she's like terrible. But in that film, dude, and I love Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. It's like one of my favorite superhero films ever made. Like, but I just don't like Kirsten Dunst as fucking Mary Jane. Like, that is like the worst shit ever. Dude, I know, because he has those picturesque ways of making characters like look a specific way. Like, if you look at Spawn and like when he's posing and shit, you know, like it's one of the most iconic ways like an artist can make a character look. He's really good at it. And then, like you said, with the grotesqueness of like the way he does stuff. Yeah, she can be brilliant and she can be annoying as fuck. I agree. I actually really don't mind her at all. Like, I actually quite like her. It's like one of my favorite movies of all time is, what's it called? Bring It On. I know that's weird to say, like, some people wouldn't understand that, but Bring It On is one of my favorite movies. I think I've seen that about, like, 1,000 fucking times. And I love her as what's her face in Bring It On very much. I think she plays that part really well. Dude, she was great in Interview with a Vampire. But Interview with a Vampire is so good though in general. Like, it's one of the best films I've ever seen. Like, a best horror film. The book is good too, but it's just, dude, that movie's so good. Tom Cruise, I don't like Tom Cruise, but he's great in that. Tom Cruise is great in a lot of shit. Like, he's weird and crazy as fuck. But he's an amazing actor, like, for a lot of reasons. He really does give himself to the role. I've never seen the sequels. I've only seen the first one. Just like my other favorite movies, like, I have a lot of them. It just depends on the genre, but movies I can watch over and over again. I have a weird mix. So, like, Goodfellas is my favorite all-time film. Martin Scorsese film, of course, right? But then, like, that's followed by Mean Girls. That's followed by fucking Bring It On. That's followed by Legally Blonde. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird. Those are my favorite flicks. I could just watch all over and over again. It's pretty weird, but that's what I'm into. The one I don't even remember watching it is fucking White Chicks. I don't remember that movie. I think I saw it twice, and I still don't remember anything from it but Terry Crews singing Vanessa Carlton. That's all I remember. I don't remember how good it was. I don't remember how bad it was. I don't remember. I literally just don't remember it. I don't know why I don't remember it. I just don't. Are you fucking serious? Whatever. That, and I, believe it or not, I've never seen Scary Movie. I've never seen Scary Movie, any of them. I've never seen a single one of them. How is that possible? I don't even know how that's possible. I've never seen Scary Movie. I didn't watch freaking Star Wars until I was like 25 years old for the first time. I watched Lord of the Rings before I saw freaking Star Wars. Believe it or not. Missing out? What, on scary movies specifically? They're iconic. Yeah, I've never watched a single one of them. I don't know why I've never seen them. I just never seen them. I don't know what it is. I've just never seen them. You know what I have seen that I kind of regret watching is Blank Man. Blank Man is not good. It's a terrible film. It really is shit. Blank Man, there's Meteor Man, there's fucking what are the other ones? There's dude the Green Hornet, the remake, I don't like it. That's pretty trash. What else? What else is terrible? There's a lot of terrible ass movies out there. Troll 2 is pretty bad. Troll 1 was pretty bad. There's a movie franchise called The Ghoulies. I don't like it, but I love it at the same time. Ghoulies is terrible. Dick Cage's Wicker Man? I don't even remember that movie, dude. That's what I mean. There's just movies I don't remember. I don't know why I don't remember them. I just don't remember them. For some reason or another, I just don't. Wicker Man with Nick Cage and I remember the original Wicker Man quite a bit, actually. I actually really liked the original Wicker Man. I don't remember the remake. I just don't. I liked Blade. Blade was great. I don't know if you guys saw the Blade films. It's always funny, though, because Blade gets his ass whooped hard by Dracula every fucking time he tries to fight him. I always thought that was hilarious. In the books, he always gets his ass whooped by Dracula. Every single fucking time. That's the only scene I remember from that whole fucking movie. You know that, right? That's literally the only scene I remember him screaming, and that's it. Literally. Not the bees! Yeah. That's it. That's all I remember. Nothing else. I was like, is it? I don't remember this. Maybe I blocked it out and just remembered the original film. That's probably what happened. Like, I don't remember The Hills Have Eyes either, the remake. I remember the original by Wes Craven quite a bit. Because it's just much more memorable. The 70s version of that film is just much more memorable. There's a scene I remember specifically in The Hills Have Eyes, the original version, which was the bald guy walks into the trailer, and there's like a fucking... There's a little fridge in there. and there's a pound of raw ground beef, and the dude just pops it open and starts fucking shoving it in his mouth, just eating raw beef just right on the camera. I'm like, and the thing is if you watch the making of The Hills Have Eyes, it was real ground beef, bro. Like, he was straight up shoving that shit in his mouth, and it is absolutely fucking jarring to watch that part. Or Seven. I remember Seven with Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman. That movie's pretty damn good. A little overplayed, but still pretty damn good. Seven was interesting. And then Ashley Judd, I wonder what the fuck happened to her. I haven't seen her around in a while. She was in a couple movies with Morgan Freeman too for a while. Kiss the Girls was pretty good. I thought that movie was pretty neat. And then there was like Double Jeopardy with Ashley Judd was pretty good, I thought. That one was pretty intense, actually, where her husband faked his own death so he could get her charged with murder. Pretty fucking dark, man. I was like, wow, that's an interesting concept. Pretty good. Yeah, it was really good. I thought it was good. And then, like, I love Gina Davis, too. I know that's kind of random to say, but I absolutely adore Gina Davis. Gina Davis in, what's it called? A League of Their Own is like one of my favorite roles she's ever played. Of course in Beetlejuice and stuff, but I think my favorite Gina Davis film is A League of Their Own. Oh, this is proximity based too. She's doing the same shit she did last time. Seen the new John Wick? Nah, I haven't. I haven't even watched the third one, bro. So I'm missing like 2 movies, pretty much. I plan on watching it though. Probably not till like next month. Maybe longer than that. A lot more reach with the halberd, yeah. $72 damage? Okay, well, sure. Since Mad Max, damn, dude, yeah. The thing is when John Wick came out, I was apprehensive to watch it, like the first one. And then a good friend of mine's like, "No, dude, you need to watch it. It's fucking good. It's not cheese like you think it is." You think the damage would be better? Yeah, you figure it would be, but it's not. So I was like, alright, I'll give it a chance. I watched it, dude. I was stunned by that film. That movie was fucking amazing. I loved it. I thought it was great, dude. The first one was really good. I saw the second one. I was kind of about it. Wasn't really into it all that much, to be honest. The first one I think was better. But I haven't seen the third one. I heard the third one wasn't that bad. And the fourth one I heard is even better than fucking 3 and fucking 2. So it can't be bad at all. It's got to be pretty damn good. My daughter's excited for Easter, by the way. And her birthday's coming up. We're going to celebrate her birthday at the end of the month, actually. She was born on the 1st of next month, so she's going to be 4. May 1st. 4 years old. She went to the dentist the other day. She was so excited about it. She got a little certificate for her little first visit, and she was so excited. And she came and she's, "Daddy, look what I got. Daddy, look what I got." And she's like showing me her new toothbrush and her toothpaste. And I was like, God, I love this kid so much. Egg hunt for Easter. Yeah, they don't do it like they used to either. It's funny because there's like a digital egg hunt in the park now. It's like because of COVID, you know how it was for a while. So they started like a digital egg hunt. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? I don't know what this shit is. Digital egg hunt. When I was a kid, we used to go out there in the hot sun, hunt for eggs, and then when my cousins found them, they would fling them at you. Hard-boiled fucking eggs. They'd throw them straight at you. And that shit hurt like a motherfucker. That was painful. Times are changing, yeah, that's for sure. Pokemon Go, I know, dude. But it's like, how do kids even, they don't even know how to access the fucking computer, like, especially if they're my daughter's age. Hell no, ain't gonna happen. You know? Okay, that damage from afar is not bad. It's pretty damn good, actually. You see that damage? I have to be for right there in order to get that amount of damage. Thanks for the GG. You think we're gonna get Forlorn invaded again? Wouldn't surprise me if we did. Let's just put it that way.
Less of this.
Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah. I'm starting to get tired a bit. Luckily, this run isn't very long. We're almost halfway through it already. It's crazy how used to fucking no death runs I am. It's like, yeah, it's just another no death run. What's the big deal? Most people are like, I can't do one. Ah. I can't do a no death run. It's impossible. I'm gonna put 2 points into Dex because I want to use a longbow this run. Yeah, I'm trying to work on that date in the next month because we have to plan for surgery because Lotus's mom is going through surgery, I think next month. So it might be sometime soon, actually. Which means I'm going to have to start running a lot more than I have been the last 2 weeks. So I'm going to start upping it to like 4 miles a day or some shit like that. It might be, so like the projected date, so I'm not saying this is written in stone or anything. It's not next month, but it's the month after next. Just to be aware. It might be the month after next month, basically. So in about 2 months. Not an exact date though. Should be fun though. It should be an interesting run. Terribly, terribly painful interesting run. And of course we'll get those trolls that come in and try to fucking kill me in PvP, even though I've been awake for 100 hours because they're assholes. And be like, look what I did to him. I did it at his full potential and full power. And that's what they'll tell themselves. Oh, fuck yeah, it's hot in June, but it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna have time any other time to do it. That's basically it. Because I won't have time any other time. That's literally the only reason why. Nice. Every shot missed just now. It's not like I'm not used to the heat, though. I've lived out here for quite a while. I mean, it gets pretty damn hot, but I'm used to it. I'm a desert rat officially. Thanks for the GG. Hotter in July? Yeah, it's usually the hottest in July. That's when it gets to like 120 degrees and shit. And then, of course, I've got a swamp cooler, so it's like 109 degrees in the house. It's fucking stupid. And then I'm right next to the goddamn computer in the system. So that's like another 100 fucking degrees. It might as well be. It's not serious. I'm not literally saying it's like another 100 degrees, but it feels like another 20 degrees in here because of the fucking hardware. Yeah, the computer heater, yeah. It's like being in the summertime and having a fucking heater, a space heater next to you. Basically what it's like. Oh god, really? I'm gonna unplug this controller and I can't deal with it being plugged in anymore. Alright. Just have to kill the rotten 3 times. 4 times, excuse me. Hopefully we don't get invaded by fucking Forlorn again. That would be nice if we didn't get invaded.
I'll be around.
I already have 20. Vigor, I didn't even notice. Let's go to 2080p.
Satisfied? Oh.
I always take these and I never use them. I shouldn't even pick them up anymore at all. I remember when Ethan was learning this route and he's like, I don't know where to jump off right here. I was like, just fall off, dude. He's like, no, do I jump? I'm like, no, just fall. Just fall straight down. I remember being super, super scared about doing it for a while. And then I remember where he gave up on doing no death runs in these games. I remember the exact moment, actually. I was there when it happened. It was when he was playing Demon Souls, the OG version. It was, he was gonna go fight Turd Boss. The Leechmonger, that's what they call him. He looks like a giant turd, or a giant pile of turds, whatever you want to call it. And there's a spot where, when you get into the boss room, the boss arena, they position you right on a spot where you're gonna fall off and die. And that was like the furthest he's ever gotten. Yeah, he did at least, I think, like 10 no death runs, something like that. Maybe less. I doubt he did less. I thought he did at least 10 of them. He was good. He was doing really well. I thought he was doing well in the no death category stuff. But like, he hit that wall with Demon Souls. He was pissed. And then he just gave up, dude. It made me real sad because he had a lot of potential. Come on, get up the ladder, boy. I'm poisoned, of course I am. Why wouldn't I be? Now I'm gonna miss this fucking whole window of shit here because of that. Because nothing's gonna be in the same position as it usually is right here. See? That dude almost fucking hit me there. This guy's not gonna be doing the same shit. Okay, cool. Yeah, because he was pretty proficient at Dark Souls 2. And then he started learning other games, and then he kind of just lost patience. Which is understandable, man. Like, it is a rough trade to kind of get into this stuff. Like, there's definitely... You have to have a mindset for it. If you don't have that mindset, then you're probably going to get discouraged pretty fast. But it seemed to me like he had the mindset. I just think it was like his own life, really. I'm not going to explain anything because it's all on him. Like, he'd have to explain that shit to you himself. Like, I don't want to be that dude talking about him. You know, it's not fair to him or whatever. But it sucks because I saw a lot of potential in him. Honestly, I thought he could do a lot of different stuff. Kind of feel bad, you know? Wanted to see him flourish, I guess, is mostly what I was saying. Because he was always on stream, dude. Like, always. Good dude, too. He's not a bad person. It just sucks. He streams on Twitch now, though, from what I understand. Mostly Resident Evil games, which is understandable. Resident Evil's pretty fun. Really, that hit me? Did you see how he just extended slightly to hit me there? What a dick. Wait a minute, I didn't grab the thing? Well, this is a fucking hairy thing happening here. Oh, shit, dude. Fuck. Let's run this way. I thought I grabbed the thing. Didn't you guys see me grab the thing? Fuck. I don't want to run all the way the fuck back down here, dude. Oh, fuck. I guess I'm gonna have to run all the way back down here. Oh, god damn it. Alright. Let's do it. Let's go all the way back down. Gotta make sure I have the stupid bewitching branch, though. All the way back down. Hopefully we don't die on the way. Because it's a process getting down there. Especially since we already broke the platform. The platform's going to cause a lot more damage. So let me level my vigor real quick. Because if I don't, we might die on the fall, actually.
You have a call that is moving.
Luckily, I still have 2 skulls left, which will come in handy here anyways. Man, I'm tired. I feel it. We ran 3 hours in Resident Evil. Now we're running fucking 4 hours in this game. We basically did a speedrun, a low-tier speedrun in Resident Evil. It was actually quite good. If I optimized my time, I could probably speedrun it, like to almost a professional level, which would be interesting. But I don't want to do that because I'm not really into doing that stuff. Whoa! Barely survived that. Holy shit. Stay awake. I slept last night and today I was way tired. Like I slept pretty good last night. I went to sleep around midnight. I woke up around 5 in the morning, you know? Like I don't know why I was so tired today, and then like halfway through the day I felt worse than usual. And I don't know if it has to do with my medication or cuz I'm supposed to be taking an extra pill during the week for my thyroid condition, but I'm not sure actually why I felt the way I did. I just felt worse today than usual, physically. Weather. Yeah, some days I just get really tired too, just in general. I think it has to do with the thyroid though. Honestly, I don't think it helps. Were you out going to Long Beach today? That's fair. So how does it work with your dad? I don't know if you mind me asking you. Like, do you like get people like legit in-home care, or do you have to like try to find somebody on the outs? Or is it just you doing it? I don't know exactly what you're going through right now in that sense, I guess. My dad is technically taking care of my grandmother. Do they really want to get in-home care right now? Which is understandable. She's really elderly, so... From agency, just for 4 hours? Yeah, that could be a bit rough. VA pays, okay. Yeah, my dad trades off with his siblings. That's how that works. And then my sister's bringing down my nephews for Easter. It'll be the first time that Lotus has met her cousins ever. That'll be an interesting thing. Since they're all really young. They're like barely one. So it should be interesting to watch them together. Yeah, I should have a lot of fun. Alright, let's level up again to 40 vigor and then just pump out these last two fights. Yeah, my hands are starting to hurt already. Learning new games always hurts my hands. I don't know what it is. Alright, time to finish this. I'm not even hitting this guy, man. You're hypnotized, wake up, I'm trying. Let me listen to the didgeridoo a couple times, it might help. Oh, come on, dude. 200 damage ain't shit. Okay, one more time. Oh. Thanks for the GG. I really wish he would burn his own ass. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Oh, come on, mother clucker. Only 2 hours, only 100 hours to go. Trying for an hour to get 2 more people to host. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. No worries, dude. I appreciate you. This is the thought. Thank you so much, man. I'm sorry. I'm tired, bro. I ran a speedrun of RE4 earlier took 3 hours, and then I already beat one no death run. We're doing another no death run right now. So I'm pretty fucking beat. So if I don't sound super energetic right now, it's because I'm kind of tired. Because I'm learning RE4 on a better level. Alright. Now we go buy this shit. Now we go level up again. Oh, we gotta buy life gems too because we're on our way outs. Buy item. Wait, are we leveling strength? We shouldn't be leveling. I'm like leveling the wrong shit. It's a dex-based weapon, man, and I'm fucking leveling it. Strength like a dumbass. No wonder. Okay, yeah, dumbass. Alright. I gave myself 20 strength. I mean, it'll add damage, not as much damage as it should be. Yeah, I added 31 strength. Dumbass. Well, we'll get that nice extra damage there. At least we'll have that. We're quality, I guess. We're fucking quality build. I didn't mean for that to happen. It just happened that way. Dumbass. That's how you know I'm tired. I completely didn't even realize what I was doing. Is this still the marathon? This is the 30 days, yeah. 30 no death runs in 30 days. This will be my third. Which puts us back, like, I mean, it puts us right on track, actually. Practice for 300 hours. I mean, by that time, I'll be completely physically where I need to be. Today was just a rough day. I didn't feel well at all. I was, like, having a shitty physical day. The 300-hour run, when I get in the mindset for the 300-hour run, it's not the same thing. Luckily, it's not. I'll feel a lot better in that run because I'll know what I have to do and how long I have to do it for. This kind of stuff, I wasn't planning on doing 2 no death runs tonight, but it'll catch us up, so why not, you know? Right now I'm on PS5, actually. I don't really play PC that often anymore. It's a lot less intense on my PC when I don't play on it. When I do play on it, excuse me. I have a pretty decent PC, I just don't want to wear it out, basically. I haven't played any Dark Souls since your friend died. I'm sorry to hear your friend died, man. It's not fun. It's not a good thing at all. Yeah, no, we're playing on PS5. I rarely play on PC. Unless I'm playing a mod or something, but that's like not very often. I play a mod once in a blue moon. Used to carry you through this shit, that's fair. Got you through all the Dark Souls games. Got you into Dark Souls games, though. Yeah. These games are really fucking good, man. We were talking about Souls-likes earlier. And it's funny because some try to replicate the feeling of Dark Souls 2, and it's like, the game's old, like, why would you do that? I don't understand why anybody would do that. Like, I love Dark Souls 2. It's my favorite Dark Souls game, but it's like, you shouldn't make a game that feels like Dark Souls 2, because you can make stuff that feels a lot more modern, really, you know? Like, Dark Souls 2 is good for when it came out. You know what I mean? Like, I love this game. It's probably, like I said, one of my favorite games of all time. I can play it constantly. But it's like, there are newer games with better combat systems, you know? Like, I don't understand why people want to do that. Like, just make a new game. Yeah, there's a lot of to be said about the perseverance in this game. It's true. Perseverance is a super important thing in this game. Franchise. I always thought these dudes look like gorillas, to be honest with you. Really? You fucking me up, sir. These guys don't give you souls, right? Like, to make the weapon? I don't think they do. Oh god, dude, I should not have gotten hit by that. Dude, I am getting jacked up by this guy right now. I need to focus. I'm tired. Savage Dragon. Savage Dragon. I'm hot. It's hot in here. I wish I was by the window. It's all memorization, man, honestly. I'm not that good at video games, really. Dude, just fucking die already. Oh my god, this isn't gonna be good at all. That distance thing is weird with this weapon. Yeah, this, I don't know if you ever played with this weapon, but it's all about proximity. The hitbox isn't like complete unless you're farther away from the dude. So you're not gonna get the full damage from the halberd unless you literally like the distance of the actual fucking pole, which is terrible because it's like 500 damage when you get like it right on, but if you don't do that, then it ends up being like 100 or something like that. It's pretty terrible. I'm not a fan of halberds in Dark Souls 2. They're pretty bad, except for maybe the Mastodon halberd. That one's pretty damn good. Yeah, we're running the regular halberd in this one. It's kind of more challenging because of the fact that you can't just get the damage that you need. Like, if you use the sword, the damage is consistent as shit because it's always the same fucking damage. Unless you're doing a rolling attack, pretty much, it's always going to be the same. With a halberd, you literally have to be a specific distance to get the optimal damage. It's fucking lame, actually. Unless you get a backstab, which is brutal as hell. But other than that, it's pretty shit. Oh, man, I'm fucking... Alright, it's time for bed. See you guys later. No, I'm just kidding. See you tomorrow. I'm going to bed. I'm already asleep. You've been asleep for 5 hours, Ray. Wake up. You gotta finish the 300-hour run. It's all a hallucination. Alright. It's like 40 minutes left. That's it. Just 40 minutes left. Get the gooey ooey ooey right there. And then this bad boy here. No, this isn't a marathon. Damn, dude. Thanks, buddy. I just do multiple no death runs in a row usually. It's better to keep the numbers higher like that. Come on, dude. You shit. Yeah, because the challenge run we're currently doing is a challenge run within challenge runs, basically. So, like, this is how my challenge runs usually work. It's usually challenge runs within challenge runs. So it seems like a single challenge run when you're watching a single run of a game, but it's actually part of a greater challenge run. So the goal is 1,000 no death runs, okay? Number one, that's the number one challenge run I'm working on right this second. The secondary challenge run I'm doing is 30 no death runs in 30 days. So every day of the month I have to do a no death run, basically, and not fail that. So I have to do exactly 30 no death runs within a space of 30 days. And that's the actual challenge run there. The challenge run within the challenge run is just part of the challenge run. So that's why it's mostly endurance, mental endurance based, because of the fact that it's not just a single. It's like multiples. Always multiples with me. So like you know, like most people be working on like one no death run or something. You know, that's the main focus. You feeling kicked though? Not sure, man. Doesn't really matter. I need a place to do this, and I don't want to do it alone. So, and I can't really do it on Facebook because it gets tiring, dude. Because people get sick of that, and I don't blame them because it's literally the same shit over and over again. So being here is pretty chill. Especially since people that are really hardcore can come and check it out while I'm doing it. You piece of shit. Really? You missed every hit, dude. Every single one of them. That, and then, of course, it's still young, man. Like, I can't really say whether or not it's going to be good or bad, but it's not bad to have your hands in other places sometimes, you know? I streamed for a long time tonight to a bunch of people who I yelled at to say something. Yeah, I don't usually do that. The reason why I don't do it is because lurkers lurk. If they're watching, cool. Don't really care, you know. I had a guy that he watched religiously for a long time, and I'm pretty sure he does, you know, still watch, but he's dyslexic as fuck. Like, he can barely spell. He's always afraid to say something in chat, and you know, it's fine. I'm not gonna bother him. He said some things a few times, but other than that, you know what I mean? And I don't blame him for not wanting to type. Honestly. It's not gonna hurt me. People are the worst, including yourself. Yeah, if people are watching, cool. If they're saying something, cool. If they're not saying anything, cool. That's how I roll. That's usually how I work. I don't really have a preference, to be honest. There could be nobody watching. I'd be doing this because that's how I work. So that's how my brain works. Like, oh, people aren't watching. Cool. Don't care. Got 100 people watching. Cool. Don't care. Got 50 million people watching. Don't care. Skatebird. What is Skatebird? I don't even know what that is. Didn't have an index, so I was playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Did it really? Did it have it in the index? What is it, too old for them or what? Was it the remake or was it the OG? Just an indie game. Oh, okay. At least this is lighter than the GreatSword I was just using. You're a 3D modeled bird. I don't usually do this because I like to run through here as fast as possible, but I am tired and I'm not going to take any fucking chances. $2? Yeah, there's a lot of $2 games on Steam, man. See that damage, man? It's weird, right? Oh, this place is way worse than Chauffeur River, yeah. This place is like hell compared to that. It's like baby play shit. People complaining about the Lake of Rot. I was like, you've never been to Blighttown, have you? Come here, boy. Come here, boy. You dead, boy. You're real good at dying, boy. Alright, let's lure these fuckers over here. You first, mother clucker. Kneecap? Nah, we got it in the thigh. Alright. Time to finish the game. You know what? I think I'm going to be done for tonight. I'll just pick this up tomorrow. I mean, it's not like I'm not playing the game. You can hear me press the button. It's live. I don't need to pretend like it's not. I think I'm done for tonight. I think I'm gonna quit. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll probably finish this specific run tomorrow on Kick, and then tomorrow I'll be doing a no death run in Elden Ring on Facebook. How dare you? I'm tired, dude. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.